A historic downtown Joplin building is damaged by fire. We'll hear what authorities are saying today.
Healthcare workers struggle to keep up with an influx of COVID-19 cases in rural southeast Kansas. I'm Zach Dodge with the story.
The four states' most watched news starts now.
It's our second Toy Box Tuesday of the season and your second chance to make a Merry Christmas for kids in need right here in the four states. The number to call us is at the bottom of your screen, 1-888-620-TOY. Call in and make your donations, please. We'll take that money and shop for toys to give to kids who could really use a smile this holiday season. We'll have more on Toy Box Tuesday in a moment, but first, the day's top stories. The historic Olivia apartment building in downtown Joplin was damaged by fire last night. In a city press briefing today, officials gave more details on the fire. Firefighters were called to the scene around 9:30 last night. The fire was contained to the 5th floor of the building. Crews were able to put out the fire at around 1 a.m. with the last crew leaving at 3:15 this morning. The building was vacant. Fire was still under investigation. It still is, actually. Fire Chief Ferguson says the investigation is going to be a hard one. That's because crews have not been able to reach where the fire may have started because the only staircase to that area burnt through. Electric was running to the building at the time of the fire. Crew members did have to disconnect power. There were no gas lines to the structure. The lower levels of the building suffered water damage.
A couple of our trucks were flowing anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 gallons per minute for about 2.5 to 3 hours. So there's significant water damage to those floors. I do know that before we left, our crews are estimating there was about 6 to 8 foot of water in the basement.
We will have more information and a look at Olivia's history tonight at 10. Joplin police arrest a man they say assaulted a woman on the Frisco Trail. On Saturday, officers responded to the area of Euclid and North St. Louis. A woman told officers that a man on the Frisco Trail attacked her, held a knife to her throat, and demanded he follow her. Police say the victim told them the man ran away when she told him that her husband was coming. Officers searched the area and found 36-year-old Aaron Aldrich and arrested him on active warrants. JPD says they've submitted charges for the crime of second-degree assault against Aldrich. Doug Eddy joining us now with our first look at weather. What a real treat we had today for the month of December.
Yeah, it was just fantastic across the region. Really, we couldn't ask for much better temperatures, all the way up into the mid to upper 50s across the region. But it does actually get a little bit better as we head into the next couple days. We have some clouds that are streaming through, just partly cloudy skies, not a big deal. And it looks like these will continue to stream through during the overnight hours for us tonight. But we're going to stay dry. Look at that system off the coast of California, just to the south of Los Angeles. That system will change our weather up by Friday, Saturday into Sunday. But until then, we look great. We're sitting into the mid 40s right now. We're going to drop back through the 40s down to about 42 by midnight. I think we'll bottom out upper 30s for overnight lows. Big warm up the next couple days. We're going to look at that and that storm system here in just a bit.
Okay, we'll catch you a little bit. Thank you so much. Jasper County Health Department is reporting 3 more COVID-19 related deaths. The health department says the patients were 2 women, one in her 80s, the other in her 40s. The third patient was a man in his 70s. These latest deaths bring the county's total to 86. The Joplin Health Department says 2 men have died with COVID-19. They were both 75 and 85, bringing that city's total to 70 deaths. Finally, the Neosho County, Kansas Health Department is reporting 2 more COVID-19 related deaths, bringing that county's total to 3. Communities in rural Kansas are being hit hard by this pandemic as the coronavirus spreads across the state. That's putting a strain on their already short-staffed health departments and hospitals. KOAM's Zach Dodge has what the situation looks specifically in Wilson County.
The situation in Wilson County has started to get dire.
In the first 7 months, we saw about 60 cases, and now in the last few weeks, we're getting about 60 cases a week.
The county has now exceeded 400 total positive cases, with 30 of them coming over the weekend and 12 new cases just this morning.
We were behind from yesterday because we got so many cases yesterday, so been a fun morning around here so far.
Health Department Director Destiny Wheeler explains they've shifted almost all of their resources to the pandemic, working tirelessly to do contact tracing as cases come in and check up on those under isolation. But with only a handful of contact tracers, keeping up is a challenge.
I don't think we are keeping up. We're doing the best that we can. We're seeing, 20, 25 in a day, and then, it'll slack off to 10 or 12 in a day, and then go back up from there.
And the struggles extend beyond the health department. The main hospital in town is a critical access care hospital, meaning it only has 25 beds and no real way to take care of a COVID patient who needs intensive care.
That's scary because if you have to call multiple places and it takes hours to transfer out a patient who can't breathe well, we get nervous, the family gets nervous, the patient is not in the place where they need to be.
County Health Officer Jennifer McKinney explains the County Commission recently put a mask mandate into place and hopes that it will make a difference. But that will only happen if residents choose to do what they can to flatten the curve and make sure no more of their neighbors lose their lives to the disease.
I grew up here, and I do worry when I know that somebody is tested positive for COVID. They might do just fine, but I also know that we see people take a turn for the worse really quickly, and I worry with every single patient that gets sick that might happen, and I want to be sure that we're able to take care of them.
In Wilson County, Zach Dodge, KOAM News.
There have been 177,000 COVID-19 cases in total in Kansas and close to 2,000 deaths. Well, like we mentioned at the top of today's newscast, it is Toy Box Tuesday. It's your chance to help kids in need right here in the 4 states. Volunteers from Bishop and Hayes are waiting for your phone call and donation. Give them a call. Put them to work. The number to call is at the bottom of your screen, 1-888-620-TOY. And we take your donations and buy toys to help make a Merry Christmas for kids in the 4 states who could really use one. You can give any amount, big or small. Please, every dollar helps. We'll check back in on our donations and highlight some of our generous viewers in a moment. But first,
Allen County family shares how the KOAM Toy Box is making Christmas merrier for them. I'm Kate Kelly with their story just ahead.
Welcome back to this KOAM Toy Box Tuesday. We're accepting your phone calls and donations right now so that we can buy toys for area kids in need. The number to call is at the bottom of your screen, 1-888-620-4TOY. Please give us a call and make a monetary donation, big or small. Every bit helps. We'll take that money and buy toys for some area kids in need. We have been helping 4-state families with the KOAM Toy Box for the past 32 years. Kate Kelly joins us now from today's call center. Kate, I understand the Toy Box efforts have left a lasting impression on one family from Allen County, Kansas.
That's absolutely right. Shannon Poor is a woman who actually remembers growing up with help from the Toy Box when she was a little girl. Now she's a mom herself, and she says Toy Box is something she's glad that she knows about. Shannon Poor's history with the KOAM Toy Box goes way back.
My parents done it when I was younger, and I've been doing it since I've had kids.
Shannon has 3 kids, 2 little boys, ages 6 and 10, and a little girl who will turn 5 in April. She admits Christmas can be a challenge.
Being a single mom with very little income, it is very hard. But I try to do my best to get my kids what they want.
That's where the KOAM Toy Box comes into play, partnering with distributors like the Iola First Baptist Church and Police Department. Shannon says the outpouring of love and support from the community is heartwarming.
When I got the call saying that they'd adopted my kids, I was excited that, our local police department done it, but it also brought tears to my eyes knowing that someone that we knew and the people that help us adopted my kids.
Shannon says she's grateful for the help she gets putting presents under the tree for her 3 little ones. So many families depend on your donations.
If it wasn't for them, then a lot of us wouldn't even have a Christmas for our kids.
Since the beginning of the campaign in 1988, 4-state residents have helped KOAM make Christmas brighter for thousands of area families. Once again, we invite you to join us in the KOAM Toy Box. Help us put smiles on 4-state children on Christmas Day.
What a neat story, Kate Kelly. Thank you so much. Again, the number to call is 1-888-620-4TOY. Kate, thanks again. We'll get another check-in on our Toy Box Tuesday donations and shine a spotlight on some of today's generous donors here in a bit. First, Doug Heddy is up next with his complete forecast. And a little later, going to show you how we're putting your dollars to work.
Well, it turned out to be a pretty good Tuesday for us today. Temperature is fantastic as we've slowly been warming up over the past couple days. The weather has been calm since our storm system late last week. And we're going to stay calm for a few days. We are going to continue to warm up. In fact, we're going to go well into the 60s, if not press 70 over the next 2 days. We are watching a storm system for the weekend. And you can always get my long-range forecast. I just updated the month-long blog. That is KOAMnewsnow.com. But temps, they're cool, but they're not bad. 49, Yates Center, 48 in Chautauqua, Miami, Grove, hanging on strong at about 50. 49 in Anderson, Monette at 48 degrees. So we're looking east-southeast from the station, sitting at 46. Southerly winds are light at about 3. Our humidity is at 58%. And through the evening hours, we'll drop back through the 40s. I think we'll only bottom out right around 37 or 38 degrees later on tonight. A few little clouds have been sneaking in over the past couple hours, but there's nothing underneath the clouds. So we are going to stay dry. We'll have partly cloudy skies tonight, and then I think tomorrow we'll have mostly sunny skies once again. You can look west, and there's still not a whole bunch going on. We are watching that little system right off the coast of California that has been sitting there for the past couple days, and we're waiting for a system behind it to kind of kick it out. But it's that system that will eventually start to affect us by the time we head toward the weekend. Next couple days, you can see not much going on across the Central Plains. Clouds increase, rain chances increase on Friday, and then we'll have to see what happens on the backside of the system and see if we can get some colder air in here, maybe a little bit of snow with it. But we do know the next couple days, very nice. We'll drop upper 30s later on tonight, then plenty of sunshine for us tomorrow. Fantastic warm up. I think most of us upper 60s. We'll start at 38, 62 by noon. High temp is 68 during the afternoon, which is almost 20 degrees above where we should be for this time of the year. We drop into the lower 40s tomorrow night, and then look at Thursday, near 70 degrees during the afternoon. So the next 2 days are 2 fantastic days if you want to get outside, get a little bit of fresh air, enjoy it, because it's very atypical for the month of December. Let's go into Friday. Here comes the rain. Friday morning, rain spreads in. We switch to northerly winds behind a front, so we actually cool into the 40s during the day. The heaviest rain pulls east, and then we get on the backside of the system. So this is Friday night into Saturday morning. And as our temperatures cool, we could switch to, or at least mix with some snow. This is a system I want to watch closely over the next several days, because if we can get a little bit more colder air, we'll get much better chances for wintry weather. No wintry weather over the next couple days. Look at tomorrow, 68, mostly sunny skies, down to 39 tomorrow night, 70 on Thursday, 54 in the morning on Friday, but dropping temperatures through the day with the rain picking up. And then a rain, snow mix and cold on Saturday with a high of 39, and then a slow warm up, but rain chances again by the middle of next week. So we'll enjoy the next couple days and worry about Friday and Saturday once it gets here.
Looks like overall a complaint-free forecast.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Doug Heddy, thank you so much. You still have time to donate on this Toy Box Tuesday. We've been receiving a number of very generous donations. So let's take a moment just to highlight some of those. People in Woodson County, Kansas. Listen up. Wade and Kathy from Toronto, Kansas gave $100, and they're challenging everyone in Woodson County to match that donation. William Bishop from Webb City, Missouri gave $200. Elmer Walker donated $50 in honor of his wife, Kathy. Elmer, we thank you so much. He's challenging all truck drivers to match that donation. Robin Scholl from Neodesha, Kansas gave $100. Same for Stephanie Mann from Riverton, Kansas. And Kenna Wesley Smith from Fort Scott, Kansas gave $200. Again, you still have plenty of time to donate. Please do. Any donation, big or small, helps. The number to call is at the bottom of your screen, 1-888-620-4TOY. Still ahead, before they were taking your calls, our volunteers with Bishop and Hayes went on a shopping trip to buy toys for area kids in need. And we're going to show you how the Glittering Stones 4-H group took advantage of the second giving option for the Toy Box campaign. Before they were taking your phone calls, the kind folks from Bishop and Hayes were putting your donations to work with a shopping trip. I like that teddy bear, I really do. These trips help provide volunteers with a sense of what Toy Box Tuesday is all about, and also they're pretty fun.
We enjoy it. It is so fun to get to go through and shop, and just we can picture the faces of the kids. Things that my kid would like, or my family members that are kids would like, and stuff that I enjoy playing with.
We'll check back on our Bishop and Hayes volunteers again in just a moment. I love that teddy bear. Did I mention that? Well, monetary donations aren't the only way to pitch into our Toy Box campaign. You can also donate new unwrapped toys at one of our many drop-off locations. That's what the Glittering Stones 4-H Club at the K-State Extension Office did when they dropped off toys here at the station.
It feels good to all of us, and we're super proud of the kids in the club to make this decision, that they wanted to give something to other kids.
You can find a list of drop-off locations on our website. That is KOAMNewsNow.com. The SEK Humane Society managed to raise $20,000 with the help of the Ronald O. Thomas Foundation. The fundraiser began on Giving Tuesday. Now, the Ronald O. Thomas Foundation agreed to match up to $10,000, and today the SEK Humane Society met that goal. The animal shelter is at capacity with 100 animals, normally averaging only $300 to $500 in an online fundraiser. This donation is going to go a long way towards taking care of shelter animals, especially during this pandemic.
$20,000, that is almost a whole year's worth of food for our shelter. That's been the hardest thing with COVID-19. We have had to travel long and hard just to get supplies.
This is the most money the SEK Humane Society has ever raised at once online. The SEK Humane Society will be thanking the community for their help with activities like a free dog show, also free pet treat giveaway. You still have a few minutes to donate on this Toy Box Tuesday. These folks from Bishop and Hayes are standing by to take your call and donations. Remember, you can donate any amount, big or small, to help make such a Merry Christmas for kids right here in the 4 states. The number of calls at the bottom of your screen, 1-888-620-4TOY. We'll highlight a few more of our generous donors next. Time now to honor a local veteran. Paul Goodeagle served in the U.S. Army during World War II. His hometown, Miami, Oklahoma, and we are very proud to salute Paul Goodeagle. He is tonight's 4-state hero. We're wrapping up our second Toy Box Tuesday of the year. We want to give a big thank you to all of our donors for their contributions today, big or small. Those include Marla Hacker from South Joplin. She gave $50. L.D. Rowan from Neosho County, Kansas gave $50. Dennis Manley from Carthage, Missouri gave $100. And Tony from Chanute, Kansas donated $40. Again, thank you to everybody who gave today. And if you didn't get to give today, but you still want to, we'll be right back here next Tuesday with another telethon. And you can always give online. Please remember that. Just head over to our website, KOAMNewsNow.com, and click on the Toy Box banner at the top of the page. Thank you, guys. Doug Heddy joins us now with a final check of the forecast. Better enjoy these next few days, right?
Yeah, it looks great. We're going to have plenty of sunshine. 68 tomorrow, 70 on Thursday. You got to remember our average high is about 48 degrees, so we're pushing 20, 22 degrees above where we should be. Turning cooler, rain, even mixing with a little bit of snow by the weekend.
Doug, thank you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you right back here at 10.